It's time. Hello everyone, my name is Inuji, and this is Megaman X4. Let's jump right into it. And by right into it, I mean the character select screen, because we have two options. Zero is now a fully playable character, and that's who we'll be playing today.
Who are you?
My masterpiece.
But who are you?
After him, he is my nemesis. Our rivalry is what gives me motivation in life. Now go. Destroy him. That's an order.
But wait!
Emergency, all Maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
The same dream, again.
All Maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
Mavericks emerged at that point. They've occupied the Sky Lagoon. This looks like Repliforce is doing. Repliforce? Okay, I'm on my way. So yeah, this is Megaman X4. The Megaman series jump to the next generation of consoles. Specifically, this came out on the PlayStation 1. And, many people consider this to be the second best, if not the best entry in the game, and I can see why. It's a very solid Mega Man game. We're going to be playing as Zero for this playthrough. He relies solely on his totally not a lightsaber weapon, the Z-Saber. He's got a basic 3-hit combo, he's got a really fast multi-hit aerial attack, and that's the move I'm going to be using the most through this playthrough. Dragoon? You're in the 14th unit. Why? This doesn't look good, Zero. That Maverick took out the power. What? Then the Sky Lagoon will come crashing down into the city. Yes, and destroy the whole thing. We have to do something. It's too late. I must escape now. You'd best do the same, Zero. Damn. If the Sky Lagoon falls, it will be catastrophic. There's no time. I'm going down. Every level in this game is split into 2 halves. The carnage. It's horrible. Those Mavericks will pay for this. Every time you enter another half, your health and weapon ammo will be reset. Though for Zero, you don't really have to worry about weapon ammo. Since he doesn't get special weapons from Mavericks, he gets special techniques, which we'll be seeing later. This is also the most story involved of the X games thus far. We have fully animated anime cutscenes with voice acting and everything. Now, is the voice acting good? Oh, no, it's not. But is it wonderful all the same? Indeed. Oh, what's this? Another climbing wall segment that's in, like, every game. Iris, what are you doing here? Are you okay? Zero, did you come to save me? Yes, hang on. A huge maverick appeared, and... Stay here, Iris. I'll handle it. Is this really one of Rebel Force's? I don't have a moment to spare. I have to defeat him or else. And here we go to our intro boss, that giant dragon guy we saw flying around in the background in the first segment is the boss, and continuing in tradition, it's very easy. You just gotta slash him in the chest. He is invulnerable elsewhere, but it does not take long. Like, two more and he's done. That girl over there, Iris, she's gonna be kind of important, so keep her in mind as we head into this next cutscene. Zero, long time no see. Colonel, what are you doing here? I've come to save my sister, Iris. I only hope she's okay. She's fine. I just rescued her. Oh, thanks, Zero. I owe you one. Colonel, I have a question for you. Did your unit attack this place? What are you talking about? Rebel Force came here for help. We weren't involved in the attack. They suspect you've become a Maverick. What? Disarm and come with me back to HQ. I'm afraid I can't. Soldiers never drop their weapons. I won't do it. Not even for you, Zero. Then they'll mark you a Maverick. So be it. The Rebel Force prefers war over dishonor and shame. Goodbye, Zero. Wait, Colonel, listen to me. Damn, this isn't good, Colonel. They're gonna decide that the entirety of Rebel Force is a group of Mavericks. Oh, and we have a proper save function. Oh, it's wonderful. No more passwords.
Brave soldiers of Rebel Force, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce. The most powerful army in history!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
Oh, what a mysterious guy that we've definitely never seen before. Never once. Iris, what are you doing here? My brother Colonel started this coup. I know. Please don't fight against him. This must be some kind of mistake. They've occupied several cities already. As a hunter, I must stop them. Zero, I must go now. And we're gonna skip over all this because you get a small glimpse into what they are doing and the reason we're going after them when you select their stage. These are our 8 Mavericks. And they are all doing bad stuff, as they do. And this is a familiar face. He betrayed the irregular hunters and hid himself inside a volcano. Irregular hunters is actually what the Maverick hunters are called in Japan, and that was a translation error. In fact, this whole game has something of a bad translation, I'd say. At least too literal in its translation. You'll see down the line later, but some of the dialogue just, it feels too literal for what they're trying to get across. But besides that, I'd like to bring attention to the old man in the first in the intro cutscene that was talking to Zero. That was obviously his creator. But since I haven't played the classic series on this channel, I may not, maybe I will, probably. But that old man is the antagonist of the main Megaman series, Dr. Wily. The antithesis to Dr. Light, the creator, he's the bad guy. And while Dr. Light was out making Megaman X, Wily was somewhere, who knows where, creating Zero. And it's obvious that he made the Zero we saw in X1. That's pretty clear from if you're looking at the shoulders. In X1, Zero didn't have the more boxy shoulder design that he has in this game, and from X2 onward rather. And that's led many people to believe that the X Hunters in X2 were being led by someone who knew the proper design for Zero, and who else would know that except for Dr. Wily. He's the only one that would have had that design, because it's not like anybody really liked him or anything. But before we get further into that, let's take on this boss. Magma Dragoon. Zero, it's really you. Why did you betray us? Answer me, Dragoon. I have no answer for you, my friend. Dragoon! Dragoon likes to use a lot of Street Fighter moves. The Hadouken, the Shoryuken, bunch of kicks. This is not a Street Fighter move, but whatever. Also, this is the only boss where you can bring a right armor into the fight. You can do that in X8 too, but this is unique in this game. Anyway, people say that in X2, one of the X Hunters must have had the original design for Zero, and many people say that that was Surge's. Wily must have made his mind into an AI of some kind and implanted it into a robot, which was Surge's. Maybe. I wanted to defeat you. Then he appeared. He told me he'd give me power. Only if I worked for Repliforce. What? I couldn't refuse that offer. Sorry, Zero. Dragoon! He's also the only boss that, has a bit of, dialogue afterwards. Ryunjin. You can press up and the attack and the special move button to do a powerful attack that goes upwards. It's basically a Shoryuken with your sword. And it's very useful for taking on mini-bosses and in the next stage. But that will be next time. So make sure to like this video, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next one. See you then.